Hey, I'm Not So Ace Trainer, and why are Gen 5 Pokémon in Hisui? Let's get into it! Of all the reveals that take part in the pre-release trailers of a Pokémon game, new forms and new Pokémon are usually the ones people are the most hyped about. Getting new creatures is basically expanding this never-ending franchise that is getting closer and closer to 1000 different Pokémon. While it isn't strange that Pokémon like Stantler and Cider have new evolutions, or Pokémon like Growlithe and Voltorb have different forms, it is weird that some Pokémon found their place in Hisui. It is strange to me that Pokémon from all the way to Unova have found their place in the old Sinnoh region, but it's actually happening. They have explained this in Breviary. According to the official Pokémon Legends Arceus website, a solitary bird Pokémon that flies in from the north in winter. Birds migrate, and they do say that these Breviary do exactly that. They are technically not native to the Hisui region and only go there in specific times of the year. Still, there is a chance that they are also not from Unova, but from an entirely different unknown region, an icy one like the one I theorized in my Pokémon Legends Melmetal video a while ago. But that was Hisui and Breviary. But what about the other ones? What about Zorua and Zoroark, and what about Basculin? Unova is, supposedly, far away from Sinnoh/Hisui. The region we're about to explore is part of the Japanese-inspired regions of the Pokémon world, which consists of Kanto, Johto, Owen, and Sinnoh, with the first three being pretty close together. Kanto and Johto share the same Pokémon League, and Johto and Sinnoh share the Sinjo Ruins. Basculin live in lakes, so I can't really see them going through the seas. Zorua and Zoroark also don't seem like Pokémon that would fancy a swim from time to time, so there has to be a connection between these two places, right? Well, yes, there actually is. The Cave of Being is a place in Unova that is said to be connected to Sinnoh and can only be accessed in Black and White 2. This is the cave where you interact with the Lake Guardians in order to trigger them to spawn in other places in Unova. In fact, the whole cave looks like the Lake Guardian caves in Sinnoh, but in Unova. Considering that it could be connected to the lakes in Sinnoh, Basculin could have traveled through the waters there since it spawns in Route 20, where the Cave of Being is. It could also be the other way around, with Basculin being originally from the Hisui region and then traveled all the way through the Cave of Being into Unova. Things get even more interesting when we're talking about Hisui and Zorua and Hisui and Zoroark, since they cannot be found in the wild in the Unova region. The only known ways to get Zorua or Zoroark in the Gen 5 games are going to the Game Freak headquarters in Black and White with the fateful encounter Celebi in your party, which is very curious since Celebi is a Pokemon associated with the past. Catching the Lost Lord Forest Zoroark by triggering the Shiny Legendary Beast event. And in Black and White 2, receiving Anne's Zorua from Rude, one of the 7 sages. According to the official website, Zorua were forced out of the lands they used to live in, only to perish in Hisui, and being reborn again as their Hisuian forms. That land could have been Unova or not, but the fact that all of the Zorua/Zoroark that appeared there are either living hidden, taking the form of people, or living hidden with a villain team, makes me think that that's where they had to migrate from and are now seen as evil/dangerous. Something must have happened around the same time in Unova that forced them to take to the road, probably using the Cave of Being as well, and make their way towards the place where they would eventually perish and be reborn again as Hisui and Zorua and Hisui and Zoroark. I thought this was very interesting, the way they are connecting Hisui to Unova, especially since Gen 5 remakes are bound to become the talk of the town eventually, and it does raise the question. Could we see the Hisui side of the Cave of Being in Pokémon Legends Arceus? That would seal the deal that this was for sure a Gen 5 Remakes reference. Anyway, how do you feel about Gen 5 Pokémon being in the Hisui region? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, before I go, let me thank my Twitch viewer that claimed the shoutout for this week. Jupanita, thank you so much for all of your support. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content. Also ring the bell so you know the next video is out. You can follow me on social media, Twitch, I stream there Thursday to Sunday, or join our Discord, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.